I still can't believe we all found time to hang out. Trump's been too busy dodging federal judges, trying to recycle democracy, and having meltdowns over the Epstein files. I mean, how far can you fall off? Like, what the fuck?
That's so wrong, folks. What a total Democrat hoax. The files were planted. Obama did it with P. Diddy and Nancy Pelosi. In a Pizza Hut basement? No wonder they're literally all going out of business. Last time I ate there, the fucking sauce burnt my tongue. Totally happened.
Oh, come on, man. The Epstein list was just a bunch of Baskin-Robbins recommendations. I saw cookie dough on there like 7 times, even though chocolate chip is where it's at. If you don't see that you're either death or ab dementia, oh wait, that's me.
I'm still trying to figure out why you summoned me from beyond the grave. I was playing Battleship with Eisenhower, FDR, and Nelson Rockefeller. I was winning too, until Truman Rage quit and he nuked the game table with Oppenheimer.
Yeah, no one cares, Dusty. We're playing Worms, not Civil War Simulator. Now let's blow some stuff up before Trump starts sobbing about his fake divorce with Elon Musk again.
It was a real relationship. We had brunch at Mar-a-Lago. He called me Mars Daddy. He was my baby daddy. We even started a Barbie fan club, and we made out in the My Little Pony server when no one was looking. Believe me, folks, it was tremendous. You're just jealous.
Wasn't the same.
Okay, what the fuck? Stop simping and leave your junkie girlfriend out of the video.
No, I think I just threw up in my mouth.
Okay, so who's ready to watch Biden walk off the map again because he thinks the jetpack is a time machine?
You ever use a jetpack while eating Rocky Road? It's a real test of leadership. You should try it out sometime, folks.
Back in my day, warfare meant something. You didn't throw exploding sheep at your enemies, you dropped real bombs, and then covered it up with plausible deniability.
Cool story, Grandpa Watergate. Why don't you plausibly deny your way out of last place after my worm kicks your ass?
Watch and learn, losers. I'm the best at worms. Everyone says it. Kim called me once and called me Supreme Commander of Exploding Worms. I'm going to win this game in a complete and total fucking landslide. You'll see.
Okay, hold up. Why the hell is there a worm on Trump's team named Epstein? I mean, I want to say I'm surprised, but come on. You're 2 peas in a pod.
Oh, you can fuck off, Barry. That's Harry Epstein, my best friend from Wharton Business School. Great guy. We made stock charts out of jelly beans together. The media just wants to twist it. He was a tremendous guy. He even had his own island, and oh shit. Can we edit that out, please?
Wait, Trump went to school with Harry Potter? No wonder he thinks taxes are magic. What, did Voldemort use them as one of the Deathly Hallows? Is that your next excuse? Let me write this down. Kamala, put the teleprompter down for a second. I always mix the letter J up for H.
I love how you spew a bunch of fake news and then take out Obama's homeland at the same time.
Just you.
I don't say this that often, but good job, Brandon. Aim for Michael next time, though.
I don't get paid enough for this.
I remember when Biden was the youngest senator in 1973. Now I return from the afterlife in 2025, and he's a senile ex-president building pillow forts in the basement. What a time you people live in.
And winning, baby. Built him with the finest Lincoln Logs money could buy. Only president who's got a laser tag arena under his house. If that isn't what life's living for, I don't know what is. Oh yeah, drugs, women, ice cream, and money. How could I forget?
I still can't believe you're not mad I blew up that worm you named a literal fucking child.
Nah, I got more kids locked in the basement. I give them my toenails, and when I'm low on energy, I get a good whiff of their hair. I got them off Temmie, so most are Chinese and are skinnier than twigs. But hey, Hunter got in business with Jesse Pinkman in Alaska, so the squirts multiply like stray cats.
Jesus Christ. Why are all of you so deeply broken? This is a game about worms, not war crimes, not child evaporation, not your Hogwarts reunion. And Joe, I'm about to call the cops on you.
She started it. You're the one who keeps insulting every fucking person on this channel that isn't your face. How corrupt is that? You could have just left me alone and let me play Fortnite with Kennedy in heaven, but no, you had to drag me into this mess.
You tried to drop a cow on me, you rotten Watergate fossil. I'm crafting something worse now. Something so cursed, the Geneva Convention will burst into flames just hearing about it. And you're the corrupt one. I don't know what's worse. Your long-ass Pinocchio nose, or the fact Obama tried to drone strike the ocean with a suicide drone. Manchel is next, Obama.
Shut the fuck up. Who even invited you?
Biden, it's your turn again. Try not to screw it up, all right? And aim for Michael, would you? Or whatever I'll call her this week. She's got Barry in court right now, trying to take his house, his bike, his Peloton, and the Netflix password. It's like a Marvel villain with fucking alimony powers.
Okay, I don't know if you have a special program for me to enroll in for you, not to talk about my throw, Trump. I've been under the weather lately, and there was a bug on my screen. Yeah, that's it. That's totally it.
You're a fucking dumbass, Joe. You throw like a little kid, but you know what? I'd be insulting them, and two halves of our audience isn't even above the age of like 12. But even they know how to aim and throw better than you and your shrimp arms. Again,
Just you wait.
aim for She-Hulk Michael next time.
Man, you just love saying that name, don't you? First of all, it's Michelle. Michelle. And second of all, can you stop acting like you're invested in my divorce settlement? You don't even know what the hell's going on, and she's not getting the Peloton, all right? I bought that thing during lockdown. She can take the blender, but I'm keeping the cardio.
Oh my God, this is priceless. Obama, you're over here trying to act all cool and composed while your worm's doing jack shit. And my God, your wife, sorry, ex-wife or husband or whatever, is coming for your knees like a turbocharged divorce demon with Saul Goodman. And what are you doing? Screaming about your exercise bike like it's part of the nuclear codes. I mean, Jesus, you couldn't even launch Biden's little auto pen worm off the cliff. You've got that whole presidential swagger going on. But I've seen baby ducks with more lethal aim. At least Trump launched the worm child and got the kill. With tiny baby hands, no less. And trust me, I have very small hands. And even I'm more effective with a shotgun than you are. At least my hands can change the world without funneling money to Iran.
Not to steal your thunder, but I just eliminated the 46th president of the United States. It should have been thrown in the trash ages ago, but no, he's a stubborn fuck. But hey, look, it's more irrelevant than fucking Rosie O'Donnell now. Or you know what? I won't go that far. Rosie sucks more.
I'm still trying to figure out why the hell there's a worm named Autopen. That sounds like some CIA psyop. Did the Pentagon develop it, or is that just another one of Biden's imaginary grandchildren he locked in the basement?
I don't know about you, but my true love is Jill. Sure, sniffing children is nice, but she's the only head of hair that I graze on. Especially with my drool all over it. But that same wife just wiped out your wife and your fucking second life on Futurama, you creepy floating head. Also, R.I.P. Mexico.
Pat was a national treasure, you geriatric drone, and now she's worm pudding because Jill went full ARP assassin. You're not going to last that much longer in this game, Mr. Autopen. Next turn, I'm calling in the checkers dog strike. Hope your Medicare covers emotional damage.
It's not imaginary, Richard. It's the history of leadership during Biden's presidency. Kamala, the Autopen, and Epstein took turns signing executive orders while Sleepy Joe sat in a lazy boy asking where his shoes went. I've seen state dinners with more coordination than that damn administration.
Hey, while we're talking about islands, if you find Epstein, tell him I've been calling Stephen Hawking and Bill Clinton all week, and neither of those guys is picking up. I don't know if they changed their number or if my worm swallowed the signal booster.
Just you wait.
Either way, they owe me.
And there goes P. Diddy. Now all of the world's problems are solved. This is what the people elected me for, folks. While Biden is sniffing heads, Obama's partying with Diddy in his jail cell. His pal got smoked. Do better and I'll invite you to one of my rallies in a prison suit with a red MAGA hat.
Bro, I may be eliminated by a fucking dairy beverage, but at least I can go out saying this. Just release the files, Trump. You know which ones I'm talking about. If you have nothing to hide about, just dump them, Taco Trump.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I thought I had you distracted there for a moment. I mean, Epstein who? We're still talking about that guy. Wasn't Hillary's guard during the time he died? Is anyone going to ask these questions, or are you going to have Whoopi Goldberg put me down on The View tomorrow instead?
Whoopi who? Is she setting up her own taco stand? The one that messes with Trump are the ones we eat, even though we can eat both, but I don't have an appetite for a fat orange. I'm good. Now let me explore the Himalayas with Xi Jinping. I miss that guy.
Okay, shut up, Boomer Prime. I've had enough. You want to hear something wild? If Stephen Hawking was still alive, he'd rather roll himself into lava than deal with one more second of this match. Clinton's
Bro, how is
probably
she still
hiding in
alive?
a Costco
This is more
freezer
corrupt
just to
than my
dodge
entire
your
political career.
voicemails. And your worm
Shut
being
up.
named
Please stop
Autopen is poetic justice. It's literally the only member of your team that can string a sentence together without asking if tapioca is still a real word. And don't think I forgot about you, Obama. You've got divorce papers, missile misfires, and a kill count lower than a vegan meatball. You're the only person here more irrelevant than Nixon, and he's been dead since '94. At least he's got war crimes to his name. You've got failed launches and Peloton custody drama.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm kicking Miu from the call. Bye, bitch.
Sleepy Joe, really? You couldn't have taken out Kennedy with anything else? A prod? A grenade? Hell, a whisper in the wind. No, you had to shotgun blast his little worm body into the next dimension. That was John, man. You could have at least saluted before you pulled the trigger.
Look, man, I had two options on what's left of my mind, the shotgun or a goddamn airstrike. And trust me, if I picked the airstrike, you would have ended up with half the map looking like Jill's mashed potato recipe. Besides, every time someone who's not Obama uses drones, he gets all weird and jittery like a cat rolling in catnip. Last time I called in a missile, he started narrating it like a goddamn Ken Burns documentary on PTSD. Ain't doing that again?
Honestly, it's truly unfortunate, and I say this as objectively and statistically as possible, that you grown-ass men are using a children's cartoon strategy game to live out your Cold War-era political grudges instead of, I don't know, going outside, reading a book, touching literally anything that isn't your fourth brain cell.
Oh my God, how did this guy hack into the Discord again? I had Miu set up a firewall made of anime rage and Red Bull. And you still found a way in, Ben. What kind of demon magi is this? Get out!
Simple answer, Donnie. I'm built different. I'm cracked, I'm goated, I'm red-pilled and backfilled. I've got 12 monitors, 3 Wi-Fi routers, and a mechanical keyboard loud enough to resurrect Reagan. The viewers missed me because I am, and I quote, based, ratio-proof, Sigma tier, and terminally online. You're all NPCs in my sandbox now.
Nope, I'm done. I'm going to bed early tonight, folks. My worms are barely alive and my soul's in a coma. Listening to this guy flap his dictionary at me made me lose so many brain cells I just tried to eat my controller because I thought it was a breakfast burrito. I can't do this anymore, man.
Look at this idiot Biden's ice cream worm. Just yeeted itself off the map because he still doesn't know how to use the jetpack without flying directly into a goddamn wall. You'd think after 30,000 turns he'd realize vertical doesn't mean into the skybox. But now his worm's floating in the ocean like a soggy popsicle, and I'm still winning with a team. That's just me, and also me, even after taking a Viking axe to the face.
First of all, you didn't take that axe. Your fat deflected it. The only reason you're still alive is because your worm's hitbox is larger than your tax fraud history. You should be grateful your BMI saved you instead of flexing like you just survived Ragnarok.
Oh please, you're just mad that your last worm, of course it was Michael, got absolutely wrecked by Biden's ice cream, who, by the way, is currently drowning in the ocean because Grandpa Jetpack thought the fuel meter was a telephone keypad. Hello? Can I speak to Butter Pecan? No? Guess I'll die?
I would have focused, man. I was trying, but Ben's been in my ear talking about Wi-Fi routers and Ronald Reagan for the last 20 minutes, and I just snapped. I blacked out. My worm hit the water, and I started thinking about SpongeBob reruns. I'm tired, Jack.
Okay, obviously I have to repeat to you the words Trump has probably or hypothetically stated many times over, but let me do it in a way you'll understand. That's because you are the living embodiment of a packet loss, Joe. You're like a walking lag spike in the LAN party of American governance. Your idea of a strategy is buttering toast and hoping your worms auto-correct into the enemy. Meanwhile, I'm over here with God-tier reflexes, tactical overlays, 5-dimensional chess plans, and a KD ratio that makes Stalin flinch. You don't need a drone strike. You needed Grammarly for your entire presidency.
Okay, I'm done. I just want to go home now. I don't know what digital hell this is, but if someone could just drop a wormhole and let me return to haunting the Lincoln Memorial, I'd appreciate it.
And who the fuck asked? It's food for the brain, Mr. Futurama. You died 31 years ago, so hypothetically you should just go back to your circus that is hell, and no, not for Watergate, but with compromising with Democrats, because if anything, that isn't Sigma.
Can you not just be quiet? You're not cool.
All right, shut the fuck up because I finally did it. I used the jetpack right for Jill Baby. And you know what that means? Shotgun locked, I'm taking out Miu's worm and Trump's last healthy one in one glorious back-to-back laser shot like it was Call of Duty. Nursing home warfare. Jill said if I ever did a double kill, she'd make me chocolate chip waffles, so I'm eating good tonight, folks.
Excuse me, sleepy joke? What do you mean you killed my worm? I wasn't even on the call and I still died? How? Why? What is this? A DLC for PTSD? And you, Biden, you slippery expired Lunchable. You hit my worm after I left. That's like kicking someone's robot dog at a funeral.
Hold up. How did Miu get back into the call? I literally had her IP address banned, her email blocked, and her entire region firewalled by a Mar-a-Lago intern named Chad. I even had her deportation papers sent out.
Don't test me, Cheeto Caesar. You may have banned my IP, but you forgot one thing. I invented alternate accounts. I came back through a proxy so deep it's coated in tears and estrogen. And you? You've been a better boyfriend to Bibi Netanyahu than you ever were to me, you flag-humping, mango-scented betrayal goblin. And Obama? Don't think I forgot about you either, Mr. Spotify Podcast King. You kicked me out. You think this game is about dignity and turn order? No, I'm the reason Tulsi Gabbard is out there with a warrant trying to arrest your ass in real time. I gave her the coordinates and the emotional trauma to make it happen.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, she texted me about it. Look, I don't really care anymore. I've already decided to cancel the next election. Just me, Epstein, and a steak dinner. That's it. Game over. Let's talk about something more fun, like Biden. How'd that battle axe to the head feel, champ?
I'm so glad you asked. Donnie, not only did it wake me up harder than a gallon of prune juice in a Vietnam flashback, but also is no one going to talk about the fact your last worm alive is named Epstein. Like really, you were saving your favorite worm for last. What was that?
That's a hoax, you senile sock puppet. That's what the fake media wants you to think. Epstein Worm is just a funny little guy. I already won this game anyway. Deal with it. Nobody respects Worm strategy more than me.
Actually, based on my calculations, and I ran the numbers twice, Trump's win is the result of environmental manipulation, specifically an explosion that blew up the only bridge, even after it preceded that same bridge saving Don or Epstein's ass, causing Jill Worm to fall into the sea like the Titanic's last flute solo. So technically, yes, Epstein is the sole survivor. The victory is real, it's ugly, but it's statistically legitimate.
Ugh, great. Now that everything's ruined and the Epstein Worm is somehow king of the hill, I might as well wrap this up the only way I know how. I just launched a drone strike and sent She-Hulk Michelle Obama to Barack's current location. Good luck dodging that, Peloton boy. I hope your cardio's up to date.
Motherfucker.
Before we begin the next round, I have a tremendous, truly elegant announcement. Nixon is no longer with us. Again. After last game's embarrassment, he got an exorcist, a Catholic priest, and Jared Kushner on Zoom to perform a seance. And now he's sleeping peacefully in a grave full of corruption, wiretaps, and guilt. Beautiful man, rot in peace. But before he went 6 feet under to the pits of hell, Nixon slapped Miu, Ben, and Biden with restraining orders so strong they're legally banned from approaching any federal archive, worm-shaped or otherwise. They're all also permanently barred from his presidential library. Not that anyone ever goes there. I went once. It smelled like cough drops and treason.
That library had 2 books in it, and one of them was just Nixon's own resume, stapled to a stack of wet napkins. I'm glad he's gone, man. Dude made me look stable. At least I don't go to Disney World to kill my political career. I'd be in trouble with Mickey Mouse.
Wow, Nixon filed restraining orders after being exorcised? That's dedication right there. He really came back from the afterlife just to ghost us with paperwork. I kind of respect it. Still smells like mothballs and war crimes, though. Let's just blow this map up like they are Vietnam peace talks.
Technically, I was never within range of the Nixon library to begin with. I viewed it through Google Earth, and even that tried to blur it out. It looked like a Chuck E. Cheese for felons, and again, who fucking goes there?
All right, enough crying from the sore losers. This game, this glorious match, features the greats. Myself, obviously, the best Worms player in the universe. Then we've got Joe again, who probably still thinks grenades are bath bombs. And we welcome back the incredible, the unpredictable, the half-baked alcoholic who once got trapped in a canvas. Peter Griffin is here.
That's right, baby. Last time I played Worms, I got so high I thought the worms were spaghetti noodles and I almost got framed. Literally like a painting. Lois hung me above the fireplace for 2 months and only Meg talked to me, but that was honestly the worst part.
And finally, give a very fake clap to the artist formerly known as Guy Who Eats Crayons, everyone's favorite warmonger besides myself, the one and only George W. Bush. He's back, and his worms are named after his greatest historical moments. A plane, a shoe, and of course Jeb. Because Jeb has no life, and ever since the 2016 debates, he's had to wear diapers just to keep up with the humiliation. Every time he is in a call with me, he has to be within 20 inches of a toilet.
Now hang on just a darn second, Donnie. You calling my brother incontinent on national Discord voice chat? I'll have you know Jeb is doing just fine. He runs a podcast called Jeb Talk where he reads from Garfield comics and cries about his life. Apparently you deported my sister-in-law to Alligator Alcatraz.
Which, statistically speaking, makes him the 3rd most stable Bush.
Can we take a second to appreciate that George W. literally named a worm a plane? I don't even have a joke for that. That's like the final boss of self-awareness speedrunning. Glad to know he has some kind of head in there. How's it feel not being Dick Cheney's bitch?
Let the record show that even A-Plane knows more about 9/11 than the fake news media does. And a shoe, that worm is trained for revenge. If anyone throws anything at George this game, that worm's gonna catch it midair and launch it back with interest.
I named one of my worms liver failure and the other one Meg. One's a mess and the other's worse. If you hit either of them, I will literally start crying. No joke. Ugly cry. The kind with snot.
I hope Meg worms better than she talks. I heard her turn order comes with a 5-second skip just because the devs got tired of her voice lines.
This time, every time one of my worms dies, it evolves. Like Pokemon, but rich and unvaccinated. I'm winning this with style and tax fraud. If not, then I'm suing the developers like they are Stephen Colbert and South Park.
Quick question. If your worms evolve, do they also inherit your lawsuits? Because I checked, and you're legally not allowed within 10 squares of a "Don't Tread on Me" flag. Also, I fact-checked that entire episode, and it wasn't fake news. There is nothing to see down there, and that's not hypothetical.
So, breaking news, folks. Epstein Worm just obliterated Meg with weapons of mass destruction. No survivors, no mercy, just pure pixelated justice. I'd say rest in peace, but that worm sounded like a dial-up modem screaming, so we're good. Also, Parrot Eye went to shit, so it was either we changed platforms or we wouldn't be able to make videos.
Joe, why did you have to bring that up like that? Do you realize what you just said? I'm literally right here, man. You just casually referenced WMDs while I'm still alive and trying to finish a turn. Like I have major PTSD already, and most of the country wants a shoe thrown in my face.
Hey, I may be demented, but I know a good joke when I hear it. Besides, even you gotta admit Meg going kaboom is top-tier cinema, and I swear I thought PTSD was some kind of printer ink. Don't blame me, pal.
Okay. I'll allow the Meg joke. That's just good fun. But we got real beef, Joe. Your dumbass wife fire-punched my worm named Beer off the map. Beer, man. That worm had a family. And a second fridge.
Can someone please tell me why we're still talking about Epstein? It's been like 5 rounds of this. You all have Epstein on the brain like he's still hosting cocktail parties in the Bermuda Triangle, and you say I'm the one who has a private resort decked out for him? Not cool.
You're the one who just brought him up again, Donald. Literally you. We were all talking about Beer and Meg, and then bam, you Epstein the vibe again.
I don't care who's alive or who's simping. I'm calling in a mother-freaking airstrike because I can. And thank God Obama's gone, or he'd be in my DMs right now with "Hey sexy" and a PDF about democracy. What? No! How the hell did that miss? That was locked! I had coordinates. That was a precision strike. This is Worms 3D, not Wish.com Call of Duty.
Perhaps now, hypothetically, you'll consider shutting up because that was a tactical embarrassment of the highest order. I've seen inflatable lawn decorations with better aim.
That's it. I've had it. Ben, you are officially getting kicked from the call. Enjoy shouting at Twitter bots in purgatory. Bibi Netanyahu doesn't want to have your babies. I hope you and your 5 fans suffer in whatever hell you're going to.
Hey guys, just thought I'd stop by and...
Nope, not doing this again. Peter, first of all, I don't know why you're sending Quagmire out to hump fish, but good fucking work, pal. But anyway, I'm out. I am not listening to a Ben Shapiro Funko Pop in a wig talk about cultural decay while my worms are exploding. Fuck this. I'm not gonna sit here while these old farts duke it out in a kid's game. Suck it.
Everyone shut up. I'm trying to post a meme on Truth Social, and I swear to God, if I mess up this crop, I'm sending all your worms to Cuba. It's me, chasing Obama down a highway in a fleet of cop cars, and J.D. Vance is in the second car with a burger on his lap and yelling patriotism into a megaphone.
Wait. I thought you lost custody of J.D. Vance to Elon Musk after losing to him in Mario Party. That was like national news.
Oh, I did, but Elon gave him back. Said JD wasn't anime core enough. Now he's too busy force-feeding basement dwellers his new fake Japanese anime girlfriend model named Annie for $200 a month. The thing doesn't even blink, but somehow it's got better retention than CNN. Honestly, it makes me come out very good. Join his America party to get fucking anime waifu girlfriends for free, folks. But at least my anime girlfriend is real. Miu's back, baby, not here, but I got her back somehow. She's psychotic, she's weaponized, and she's mine. You don't need AI when your waifu's got rage quit energy and a kill count.
Someone just knocked me out already.
All right. Everyone shut your loser mouths for a second. I've been patiently sitting here listening to Ben get ejected, Miu rage quit, and Peter crying about a fucking beer worm. Meanwhile, I've been strategizing, calculating, planning, and now it's my turn, and I'm about to execute the most beautiful tactical move in Worms history.
Oh boy, here we go again. What's it gonna be this time, Donnie? Another beautiful airstrike that clips your own worm and causes your so-called son, J.D. Vance, to have a panic attack in your group chat again?
Oh, hey, look, I got my old voice back.
Shut up, Mr. Shapoopy. Your opinion means less to me than Jeb's voter turnout, which is basically non-existent.
Donnie, come on, man. That worm had sentimental value. Named it after the one true love of my life, a triple scoop of chocolate chip dough with caramel drizzle and extra dairy. I swear to God, I'll unplug your router with my teeth when you're not looking. You're just upset Satan didn't want to fuck you.
I hate you so much. Next time before you talk so much shit, actually get good at the game without firing your weapons at the goddamn ocean. You know what, you're lucky you took your pills or the teleprompter would be talking for you, man.
You named your worm ice cream cone, Joe? Seriously? That's not even strategic. That's a menu item at Denny's. Meanwhile, I've got a plane, a shoe, and Jeb, and I still somehow have more credibility than the entire Department of Education.
You know what? I wasn't gonna say anything, but since we're already unhinged, let's do this right. Let's talk about bridges. Chris Christie tried to shut one down, and they gave him a Netflix documentary on diabetes. I, on the other hand, showed you how you really end a bridge situation. And George, there is no Department of Education, courtesy of me. You're welcome. Obviously, it didn't help you, so you should be thanking me.
Factually incorrect. Chris Christie didn't shut down a bridge. He had it understaffed via political sabotage, which is different legally, although ethically still.
Silence, nerd. Stop coming back and at least give your twin sister some screen time. At least the viewers want her.
I'm good. I'm doing 5 live streams a week talking about Epstein, JoJo Siwa, and my 5 fans that actually give a fuck about her, and how I'm pregnant with another Ben Shapiro lookalike.
And it had to be Epstein Worm, didn't it? I should have known. It's always him. Always watching, always lurking. Like a middle school gym teacher with a clipboard full of regrets.
It's kind of cute that Joe still doesn't get it. He thinks the Epstein list is just a spreadsheet of ice cream flavors. But the truth? The truth is darker, deeper, and has less dairy. What gave Epstein more joy than watching the world burn? Wiping Trump's worm off the map with a smug look and a smugger past. But hey, let's not forget, I sadly had my beer worm taken out because Biden knocked him off. I'm watching everyone, and no one is safe. Oh yeah, except Meg. She's already dead. Should have sent her to Belize after she made Brian her sex slave back in the glory days.
At least I don't have a wife who sounds like a vacuum cleaner filled with broken flutes and disappointment. Lois talks like Siri's evil stepmother on bath salts. You can't roast me when your marriage is held together by tax returns and regret.
Guys, maybe we take it down a notch? Be civil? You know, like friendly cartoon warfare instead of verbal trauma dumps?
Nope, that ain't gonna happen, Jeb. You know why? Because a plane that stupid worm George named after national trauma killed Jill. That was my girl, man. My ride or die. My breakfast for dinner, buddy. Gone it. Because of a worm named after a fucking plane.
Hey man, I don't like planes, I don't like shoes, I don't even like shadows after 5 p.m. PTSD is real. You ever try flying with Jeb in the seat behind you screaming like a caffeinated goose for 6 hours straight? But hey, at least this time no towers fell over, just Jill's worm, with a clean shotgun blast, no debris, no witnesses, just a worm, a bang, and some closure. You watch that drive.
Yeah, I watched that drive, George, and now I just watched your daddy bush worm get sniped off the map like an outdated fax machine. Deleted, gone. And guess who did it? That's right, Epstein Worm, again. The guy's basically carrying my team like it's a blackmail ledger.
Okay, seriously. Why do you get so disturbingly hyped every time you use Epstein Worm? Your voice changes. You start sweating like Rudy Giuliani in a courtroom. It's like your soul glitches into a darker timeline. It's like you're not even trying to hide it anymore. Oh, well, I'm taking him out now so you can shut it.
What the hell, man? I launched like 6 attacks at Epstein Worm. I even sang the Family Guy theme in reverse in my head, and the guy wouldn't die. But the second Bush shows up with a shotgun and does one lazy click. Epstein goes bye-bye, and now I'm the bad guy. What is this?
That's what happens when a hero falls, Peter. You just don't understand the bond between a man and his elite, scandalous, overpowered worm. Epstein Worm was a legend. I gave him his best years. May he rot in sea pixels.
Do you even care that your girlfriend just got sniped too? Or are we just gonna move on so casually?
Fuck off, Jeb. No one asked.
I'm not even here anymore, man. My brain's playing reruns of Jane Margolis stepping on my spine in combat boots while climbing Lara Croft, while I'm going exploring with her. Not climbing her, exploring the jungles, in the dreams, with respect. Fuck. And ice cream cone worm, he's gone. He was the only one who listened. He didn't scream when he drowned. He accepted it. Died like a warrior, sweet, creamy, lactose-filled warrior.
Look, man, I didn't want to kill Epstein Worm. All right? I just saw the shot, I took it. PTSD took the wheel. Every time I hear worms talking about bridges or towers, my hands start shaking, and next thing I know, someone's getting shotgunned. No regrets here.
Awesome, I'm putting all of this in my next episode titled Biden's Worm Simping, Epstein's Redemption, and Why Peter Griffin Somehow Represents Traditional Fatherhood. Premiering tonight after my Why Pop-Tarts and JoJo Siwa Are Communist segment. Special thanks to Trump and Don Jr. for the meme assets.
There goes Peter straight into the void, descending with...
Wait, I'm alive? Holy freaking crap! I landed on Worm, Jesus' last brain cell. I'm still in this game, baby. Quit the funeral. Dump the bagpipes. I'm flying back up with the jetpack of destiny. I've got a bazooka in my heart and spite in my veins. This is for Beer Worm.
You have got to be kidding me. You're just what the hell?
Boom, Bush. Your worm's been grounded. TSA called you're not cleared for takeoff. Peter Griffin is your new world champion, and I'm not even wearing pants.
No, not a plane. That worm survived lawsuits, birds, and conspiracy theories. And now it's gone, just like my legacy. Damn you, floating Fruit Loop terrain. Damn you to heck.
That's it. I'm out. I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm going to meet with Benjamin Netanyahu and take a private jet shaped like my face. I'm posting memes with J.D. Vance and a box of Arby's. Don't text me.
Hey, before you go, how are you going to explain to Bibi that you're cheating on him with Satan? Like, what's the protocol for that? Do you just say, oops, wrong pentagram?
Oh, please, Joe. How are you going to survive while Kamala writes a 600-page book written entirely in font size 3, filled with, like, and America is feelings? It's not a memoir. It's a malfunction.
Book? What's a book again? Is that the thing that fell on the 11th of September? I remember that day. All the libraries closed. I started using pizza coupons as bookmarks and never looked back. Jack! That's why I can't read anymore. That and you people.
Okay, I know I roasted Jeb for 8 years. I know I said he peaked in middle school and lost a spelling bee to the word Jeb. But watching you, Joe, I think I owe him a hug. You've got the attention span of a vape pen.
I'm still in the call.
Look, fellas, we've exploded a lot of worms today. We've ruined friendships, violated metaphysical laws, and probably ended up on at least one watch list. But at the end of the day, at least none of us are Meg. And I think we can all get behind that.
Before we go, please remember to like, subscribe, share this video with your constitutionally literate friends, and don't forget to buy my new worm-based survival kit with...
Ben, shut the fuck up.
Tune in next time when we play Mario Kart War Crimes Edition. Sponsored by Monster Energy and Childhood Trauma.
Yeah, no, fuck that.